Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we got Speedrunner 0218 with us,
Hello.
and special guest Johnny Plays.
Hey, how's it all going?
And today we are going to be playing Electivure's big brother, Electivire.
Yeah, so what do you
Pokemon-
think is going to happen with this run?
I think it's going to play a lot like Electivuzz with coverage.
I mean, the only difference I see with this thing compared to Electivuzz is, Electivuzz didn't get dig, did it?
Electivuzz, I think it got...
I remember you talked about how much you struggled at the...
No, it doesn't get...
hiker.
You're right, it doesn't get dig, because the only hard battle in the whole Electivuzz run is Brock and Exploding Hiker.
Yeah, didn't you say the Exploding Hiker was the reason you quit doing 3 playthroughs in your old videos?
it was the Electivuzz run.
I actually remember being at one of your older live streams a long time ago. You were doing a Aerodactyl or something live, and I remember you quit because you screwed up and you didn't want to play the run again because you had to fight everybody. It was a long time ago, but I remember you were frustrated.
I remember it was either the first or the second run. I beat the Exploding Hiker on the second try, and then the whole run played out like perfectly, like any other run should play out. And then the third run, I had already gotten like 5 or 6 resets. And I'm like, it's literally impossible. I cannot play a perfect run and it be faster than the second run. So I didn't bother.
Pretty much. All right, so John, you looking forward to this?
Yeah, should be entertaining. You know, it's kind of cool to play an electric type that can actually take on ground types.
Oh yeah, pretty much. It's interesting that we'll be starting with low kick too. We decided on meditate as the egg move. I was kind of thinking Ice Punch may have been better, but long term, meditate will most definitely be better just because we can set up our stats at the league. And
well,
with
a lack of sword stance, it really makes you have to choose, because you can absolutely with Electivire go all in like Electivuzz, because I've already beaten the game with Electivuzz multiple times with an all-in special moveset. So like Psychic, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and one other move.
Mimic.
Oh, I have the wrong move set up. I have Electivuzz's set up on my other monitor.
That's funny. Hello, Sundown,
there we go.
Annie, Remill, and MVF.
Okay. So you could win with a pure, essentially special move set with Earthquake as the non-special move. It would be Psychic, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Earthquake. You could win with that move set, like no problem. So the question is, will you go physical or will you go special, or a mix of both?
I mentioned this
meditate allows you.
I mentioned this before the stream starts. For physical attackers, Rock and Ground is basically pure perfect coverage. I don't think there's a single type where both of those moves can't hit neutral damage at least. So Dig and Rock Slide, it's going to be perfect for the league. Looking forward to using those moves. I'll just have to remember to get Rock Slide this time.
Yes, remembering to buy Rock Slide. I'm not going to teach it until probably Lorelei, because Thunderbolt's going to be better in every single way up until Lorelei. And quite frankly, Thunderbolt's going to be better for Lorelei too, but
yep.
Why do I want Rock Slide? How is it better than Thunderbolt in any way?
Combined with Meditate?
It's not.
Well, that's the thing. Combined with Meditate, like the only thing that's going to hit better than Thunderbolt is Charizard, and let's be honest, Charizard's not hitting for a lot.
Well, Rock Slide's going to really help with Lance.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
but
Lance, especially his Dragonite, because his Dragonite doesn't take much damage from special moves, especially Thunderbolt.
But we're gonna
have Ice Beam will kill it.
Yeah, Axew. I was talking Gen 1 terms. There's no Gen 1 grass ground or grass fighting. There's none of those in Gen 1, so we're good.
I just talked myself into not using Thunderbolt or not using Rock Slide, because now I think about it, like the whatever I need Rock Slide for, like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam,
Hmm. Good
So
point. I did forget
So
about
now,
Ice Beam. But
now I'm
honestly,
thinking
it makes
my
you wonder
God,
if Meditate's even worth it at that point if you're just going all
well,
special.
yeah,
meditate
that's the whole
Earthquake.
point. Uh,
I don't. I just don't think the badge boosts are going to be enough. Because this, I mean, it's 95 special, yeah, but no. Ice Beam and
the
Rock Slide are
time to
literally
set
right
up.
next to each
Oh,
other. But I feel like
You know
Rock
what?
hey,
Slide
Sundown.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Sorry.
Lapras the run.
do what with the run?
Lapras the run.
I don't remember that saying. Where did that come from?
It's not a
What is a
saying. I
Lapras
kind of made it
run?
up. Lapras is a Pokemon that gets like all of the coverage in the entire game, but no badge boost moves.
No,
And
you can't
I
just make up
Lapras the
new
run when I don't
phrases.
use any badge boost.
No, our sayings have to come from the randomizers.
Don't have to. They come from personal experience.
Hey, the best one is
I,
Aerodactyl in the run.
I think if you have to set up at the Elite Four, you're gonna lose a lot of time. Because like who would you need to set up on other than maybe the champ?
The champion's pretty easy to set up on, actually. It's only gonna spam Quick Attack, I believe. Or what? I think it has Quick Attack at that point, doesn't it? I think it's Whirlwind, Quick Attack, Wing Attack, Sky Attack. He's not gonna use Blind moves. I think that... I mean, most of the Elite Four's first Pokemon straight up can't do anything except for Agatha's Gengar and Lance's Gyarados if you're a Fire type.
You think you're gonna outspeed Alakazam?
Depends on when we do...
Without badge boost.
I think we could. 95 speed with some static speed. We 100% will outspeed Alakazam at the champion.
I think I'm gonna full attack mode this run. And
Yeah.
So no
the
meditate.
bigger
think
question,
so,
the big
too.
question I have is, can I beat Koga with just Dig, or do I have to go
Oh.
get Psychic?
Well,
That's a bit
Koga Red and
debatable,
Blue, I
honestly.
think you can.
Like,
Because
his
it's
I think
no
I-
debate that the Psychic will technically do more damage even if we have a lower special, because it's their Pokemon have a significantly less amount of special.
It's gonna take a lot of attack to one-shot those coughings. But with... I mean, though Dig's super effective, like... I'm thinking of doing a Rival 5 and Sabrina before I do Koga.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think there's really
Well-
any benefit to doing Koga early.
You don't think you're gonna need the badge boost to
Outspeed?
beat,
Absolutely
to be
not.
faster than outspeed Sabrina's Pokemon?
No, I do not. 95 speed is
I
going to be
think-
more than enough.
I think 95 speed is actually right on the verge of not outspeeding her Pokemon if you don't already have the badge boost for speed, which most runs do.
We'll figure it out when we get
I
there.
think Koga's a guaranteed win. It might take about resets. You know, if you got Gig.
I mean, if you do Rival
Because
5, that'll
his
be more
reasons
than
go
enough.
eventually.
I've noticed in like
Self-destruct.
half the runs I do, Rival 5 seems to be easier than Koga. Half the runs I do. Just because oftentimes some of our backports don't have good solutions for Koga, at least without more levels. And if you need more levels, just do Sil first. Okay,
Hello,
I think
Annie.
we've,
Hello, Sundown.
All right.
I think we've talked long enough.
All right.
All right, you two ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. John, name yourself guest.
I'm naming myself Steve, and rival's going to be Steve. I haven't done that yet, so who knows if that works. Last time I named myself Speed, I ended up only 10 minutes behind you guys, so...
Annie, I'm actually glad they did not make Electivire part fighting. That would have just made it worse. I mean, it looks like a
It
fighting
would
type,
have gone
yeah.
more on the... It would have gone more on the theme of it, though.
Yeah. I mean, it gets a
Or
lot of
Dark
fighting
type.
moves, but for a lot of Pokemon, being part fighting actually kind of ruins the Pokemon. Like Poliwrath, for instance. Poliwrath, even in the newer gens, it really does not get much of a benefit from it. From the part fighting type.
I
Do you
consider
reckon,
fighting
though, if
type
it
an
was
anchor.
Dark type, like, it would make sense?
Fighting the layer? I don't think I'm gonna fight the Lightyear, honestly. I've already encountered a lot of wild Pokemon. I'm already level 7.
You've been battling the wild Pokemon? That's interesting.
Well, don't you? You do it every time. You say if they're one-shots, you just do it.
Yeah,
I
why not?
didn't know they would be one-shots.
They are with Fire Punch.
Yeah. Surprised you didn't know that, Steve.
I didn't take the
Special's
risk
so
because
low at
it's
this
not
part.
like stab or anything.
I had to reorder my moves for a second. Dude, I am encountering a lot of Pokemon.
So make your second run better.
True, yeah. Unless I somehow get more encounters.
Always possible.
How dare that Weedle survive?
I just one-shot it with Fire Punch. What level were you?
7.
I was 9.
Holy crap, Fire Punch does a lot less than I expected.
I figured it was going to do around a quarter. That is kind of less, but the Geodude's going to level me up. Low kick. Nice. Perfect timing.
I got destroyed. Oh.
There we go. Level 12.
I got absolutely wrecked. I missed like 4. I kid you not, 4 low kicks.
I don't believe you.
All right.
I agree. It is pretty unbelievable.
I mean, Steve, you know what you do if I tell you I had a lot of bad luck? You try to go through the numbers and see if I'm lying about the odds.
All right, I now have 2 resets on Brock. Turns out
What?
doing early training was
Seriously?
better. Well,
Yeah,
he
I
died in
thought- I
first
thought-
turn every single time. Oh my god, I'm about to lose to Geodude. I lost to Geodude.
What level are you?
8.
Oh,
I was-
yeah, Steve. I just fought all the wild Pokemon
I was level
and
9.
one extra trainer.
Honestly, I didn't even fight optional trainers. That's just how many wild and Pokemon I've encountered. Honestly, kind of funny.
Oh, what?
Yay, I'm using red bar strats. I'm totally saving time.
You already have instant text.
I know. All red bar
Yeah,
just
but it
does is
helps.
skip cries, but then again, 4 times speed. That might be, I don't know. I remember Gym Leader Matt backported Mega Mewtwo Y, and he wanted to push the game to its absolute limits. He tried to remain in red bar for effectively the whole run, and I think he said if you were able to maintain it the whole run, it would maybe save you 25 seconds throughout the entire run, but that's extremely hard to do. So it's not worth it.
Don't low kick the Pidgey. It kills it instantly.
Yeah, John, this ain't modern gen low kick. You can't do that.
Oh no, rain's that trainer.
Hey, Paris. Low kick leaves it at half, by the way. Just wanted to make sure y'all knew that. Dude, Steve is full of excuses. Hey, don't be mean to Steve.
Which part was the excuse? Just Brock wrecking me?
I don't know. Nah. This is the first run. I'm not gonna undo that. You
I
know,
haven't gotten the
it's
parrot
so
yet.
interesting. The Raticate guy is such good training early on because he has a single Raticate, but at the same time, none of our runs ever fight him. I wonder why.
I think there's a balance between good XP and amount of Pokemon. Sometimes it's better to battle two Pokemon instead of 1.
Thundershock's a good way to catch Paris.
Low kick would work, but yeah, either way works. John, I think next time you should use Fire Punch to see how that goes for you.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
At least Mount Moon is okay so far.
Oh, why did I do that?
I
I
take
did
that
not-
back.
Thundershock on an electric Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do Misty early. That's just not gonna be a good idea.
The
Why?
Eradicate guy, section 5 encounters.
Hey,
Guess what?
Pick.
in Route
I'm
1,
going to.
throughout my 3 trips through Route 1, I think I've encountered like 6 Pokemon across 3 trips.
And you know what?
Guess
That
what,
benefited
Speed? I'm
you.
going to give
It
Misty
actually,
early.
honestly, it kind of did benefit me. Like, I think in the next run, I'm gonna have it set up to where I am level 9 going into Brock. So that way Geodude levels me up and I get low kick. And if I get enough wild encounters, then I won't need to fight an optional trainer.
I reckon I'm going to one-shot Misty.
I
I'm
mean,
level 19. Gun. Beat her.
how much
She was
damage did
easy.
Thundershock do?
Well, I used Thunder Punch. I was
Oh, so
level
you were
19.
level 20 then.
Guys, you can't use
No,
a
level
Arcadian
19.
battle.
It's... Oh, maybe I'll level up in the fight.
Just when I
But yeah,
arrived in
Thunder Punch.
Cerulean, I didn't have Thunder Punch at the time. I mean, I think if I had fought the Goldeen trainer, I would have leveled up and get Thunder Punch. Oh, it's 19. I was level 18 when I came in, or I was 17. I don't remember.
Man, I'm so used to back in the old randomizers where you don't have to actually go up the bridge.
Yeah, avoid Bill at all costs.
Oh, that was so... That's the best part about randomizers.
Yeah. Hey Steve, when you start doing Nuzlocks again, would you ever consider doing a randomizer Nuzlocke? It'd be a lot of fun.
I mean, I've never even done a normal Nuzlocke, like,
I mean,
ever.
like, just do some normal ones first, and maybe after that you'd consider it.
Gen 1's probably the easiest for normal Nuzlocke.
Honestly, yeah, just get yourself a Kadabra and you just destroy everything.
But you'd have to catch the Abra before run away.
If you somehow get... Or you could just buy the Abra in the game corner and count that as your Celadon encounter.
That is actually quite genius.
Light screen, no.
When I do an electric Pokemon only Nuzlocke, bet your ass I'm gonna use that.
Ah, yeah,
Electric.
typing ones.
What electric types are in the game corner?
Not electric, sorry, psychic.
Oh.
Basically, I imagine Kadabra and Mr. Mime will carry that run.
I went through the tiny little patch of grass right before the 3 Pidgey trainer. I encountered 2 Pokemon in 7 spaces.
Yeah, that's actually quite normal.
Most of the time, I don't encounter anything in that grass.
Most of the time, I encounter one thing. A few runs ago, I had a 2 encounter.
You guys going to teach light screen?
I skipped over it.
Funny.
The only Pokemon that would really benefit from, like, Reflect or Light Screen or anything like that, I think if you're doing a run with, Raichu... If you're doing Raichu could greatly benefit from Reflect.
True.
I think Pikachu gets it by level up. Light Screen, I think. Not Reflect.
Pikachu gets slammed by level up.
Yes, you always mention that. It's the best move in the game, according to you.
The best move for Pikachu. How many times do I have to keep saying that?
I don't know, until you admit that's not actually what you said.
The best move for Pikachu.
Hey,
I agree with you, Steve.
Hey, Steve,
Best
I
move.
remember, what was that run where you kept trying to, it was whatever run we were doing where, we were using the move Slam. You talked about how Slam was such a great move, and I remember we were not running with a Pikachu. We were running with something else. You still kept saying Slam was a good move.
It is a
I mean,
good move.
not a bad move.
Thunder is the best move for Pikachu. I think that makes
I
sense.
can tell you that every Pokemon that learns Slam actually could use it.
Did any
Hey,
of
is
you
Thunder
guys,
worth it with...
Didn't you guys get body slammed?
Yeah, I got body slam.
I got it, but I'm not sure if it was the best choice. Actually, now I
It's
know
only
it's not.
useful.
No, it's not. I just realized I need to teach dig.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It can learn gig.
Should I keep body
I
slam?
totally forgot.
You know
Body
what?
slam's only useful
Yeah.
for Gabra, but
I taught dig over body slam, so never mind. Let's just pretend I never got it.
oh, yeah, you're right. I don't actually need body slam. That was a waste of trip. Oh well.
Improvements for the next run, I say.
Yep.
This is what you call padding stats. It's what I did in high school for the what everyone else calls the beep test. We called it the pacer.
Oh, stupid Surge thing. I'll just go quickly muck around Game Hook again.
Oh. I need to talk to... I don't know if MBF is still in chat, but I wonder if he can figure out how to make it so the trash can is always solved. So we don't have to use Game Hook for it anymore. I'm sure there's a way to figure it out.
Just get rid of the doors.
That would actually
Make them like never existed.
That's kind of what I did with those
I imagine
sages.
those.
That's kind of what I did with those sages and crystal in that tower. I just deleted them from the game so that way you can get in there.
I
I
can't
did that
imagine
in
those
Fire
doors are
Red.
used very often.
I just used Thunderbolt on a Cubone.
Smart.
Hey,
I
text goes so
understand.
fast.
Thanks to you, obviously watch the anime and you learn from the
Pikachu.
Onyx.
Yeah. But no. Remember the show. The Thundershock does nothing, but if you set off the sprinkler system, then Onyx turns into a water type.
Right, and every gym has sprinklers. If anything, you should consider it rain dance. Oh crap. It's like
okay. Accidentally encountered as optional.
You attack the sprinklers in every gym, and this is why you find it very weird that Misty has a fire type on her team. It's to shoot the sprinklers, so that way all of her Pokemon have rain dance 24/7.
Do you guys think there are sprinklers in Blaine's gym?
It should be.
They'd be fainted by
For health
default.
and safety. For health and safety.
Yes,
reasons.
to give himself thunder. Smart.
Oh yeah. I solved it
Use
so I can talk
access
to
the
any...
perfect thunder.
MVF says he has it so he talks to a single can and it automatically solves itself. Like, I mean, how we do it, we don't have to talk to any of the cans at all. Like,
I mean,
there
that
might be a better way to just like delete the gate from the game.
the can thing is not bad though.
The
One
only problem
can.
is
I mean, we've done it so long. I mean, we've done this like this so long. We're gonna forget to talk to the can.
You're right.
The only problem with mucking around with Surge's puzzle and
Y'all saw
deleting it
nothing.
is it stuff up wrong.
Y'all saw nothing.
I agree. You all saw nothing. I accidentally battled a trainer.
I accidentally fought an optional in Rock Tunnel. I chose not to rewind, but then I encountered the 5 Rattata girl. I'm like, no, I'm rewinding this.
5 Rattata Girl is a death sentence because she's not better than wild Pokemon.
She's worse than wild Pokemon, I think.
Exactly. Wild Pokemon are better than her.
The girl didn't get in my way this time.
Oh, I used Thunder Punch on an Oddish. I'm genius.
You are a genius, man. Don't let John tell you otherwise.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get.
Wow, this
I'm gonna get
self-destructing hiker was so easy.
You think you'll get Carbos or Calcium?
I got calcium.
Yeah, I think calcium's the way to go.
You guys made sure not to buy the Pokédoll, right? Because you don't need it.
What do you mean I don't need it? I bought one for a copycat. Yeah, that's it. I didn't buy any other Pokédolls.
Exactly.
Honestly, now that I've been thinking about it, I think the reason I've always had a bias against teaching Dig to my main Pokemon is because I kind of play Fire Red more often, and Dig in Fire Red is only 60 power, and it's an absolute trash move. So I think I often forget that Dig is 100 power in the originals.
They upgraded A, didn't they?
Starting Gen 4. Yeah, they nerfed Dig and then buffed it again, even though it's still overall nerfed.
Would they buff it to 80?
Yeah, it's 80 now. I think they kept it at 80 because 60 just straight up sucked, but they still want Earthquake to be better. Yeah, MVF, what else did you edit your disassembly for when you do your runs? Like, you talked about, like, making it so your starter always has perfect stats, the trash can puzzle's basically solved. What else do you do? Do you do anything else? I know you don't have to, like, mess with the instant text, I think, because, like, the ROMs I provide, the patch files I provide through members for Steve or I's channel, it already has the instant text patched into it, so there would be no need to make that yourself.
There's no point in keeping fire punches there.
After Rock Tunnel, no. Unless you want it for Erica.
Not really. I think low kick would be better.
Low kick on Erica?
No, low kick to hold. Well, I don't see any need to get rid of Dig.
No,
Steve always says the best spot to get rid of Dig is after you dig out of Blaine's gym. But that's assuming you go out of your way to get Earthquake.
Well, Erica was easy. I haven't even done the tower yet, but
I haven't done Erica.
I'm doing the Safari Zone first.
I don't like ever doing early Erica. She's hard.
Oh,
She's
I
hard
guess Steve
for
has learned
legendary.
his ways. Steve used to always do early Erica, and he would question me why I never did it.
yeah, Steve.
Well, it's a lot less of a big deal when you're not racing somebody because you're just like, oh, I'll just go do it. It doesn't matter how hard she is. No, I'm not facing anybody.
True.
So, John, what'd you use for Erica?
Just Ice Beam.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if I should have got that.
Did you one shot?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't
no,
think,
no.
I don't think
No,
this thing needs ice
shot.
cream. I don't think it needs ice cream.
I don't think that's true one bit. You know what? Actually, go ahead. Don't get Ice Beam.
Oh no, I have been poisoned.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
I agree. Don't get Ice Beam.
No, I mean, I already got Rock Slide.
Perfect.
I better heal in the center again.
I hope you suffer at Lance.
I'm gonna go cry and meditate Rock Slide.
That was painful.
Alright, so long
painful.
Fire Punch.
I've just stuck this run up. I didn't save at Erica, and I beat Erica. I went to the tower, didn't save, and I'm back at.
Okay, that was
I'm
some weird
back up.
movement I just did.
Well, guys, I'm out the run.
Why?
I didn't
Don't
save
rewind?
until Misty.
Did you reset and go so far back?
Yep.
You don't have rewind enabled?
What's the button for rewind on Recharge?
It's something you have to enable. Didn't
Just
we?
enable and set it yourself.
No, I did enable it.
Yeah,
You
we
have to
helped.
set it yourself. I put mine to backspace.
I'll just check the menu.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, I
should have.
I'm way
Well,
behind.
that wasn't good. I got a crit on the Mux. Now I'll never know if I'm gonna one shot it or not. Probably not. I also got a
Rival-
crit on the Weezing, so now I have absolutely no idea if our defense is going to be good enough for
Okay,
Koga or not.
I'm letting you know, I played Rival 5 kinda horribly. I chose to set up on Execute instead of the Pidgeot for some reason, but other than that, he was completely easy. I didn't even do Koga. This thing's attack stat's just incredible. Kinda reminds me of Darmanitan that I did the other day. I told Steve we need to backboard at some point. The thing has over 140 attack, and its speed is super high.
Yeah, I'm just looking at imports for Rewind. I'm out of the run.
Darn, that sucks.
Oh, so I had it button as L. So I did
Okay.
have it on.
Okay, so you should be able to rewind.
What, back to Erica?
It's back to wherever you were at. Like if you lost Erica, just rewind.
Even though, yeah, but even if I reset it,
Just rewind to like. What I would do is if I die to a fight and realized I didn't save, I rewind to the start of it, and then I save the game and then reset.
I didn't guide Erica. I guided at the rival at the tower because I got I asked him to use low kick on Gabra. He confused me. I put myself in confusion.
Okay, Sabrina was trash. What's it called? The Alakazam decided to crit me with Psybeam and I died.
So you were trash then?
She was being trash.
Oh.
I guess I
need to
didn't
make that distinction. I thought you trashed her.
Oh.
Oh wow, the rewind, even if you reset, goes back.
Yeah,
Well,
the rewind goes back really, really far.
Yeah, I've still lost the run by a lot because I mucked up big time.
I mean, at least you're not out of it, you know.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, I'm out guaranteed for winning, but that's okay.
Okay, Sabrina painful. Was actually very easy.
That's what you said last time.
Well, when Alakazam chooses not to crit Psybeam, I can one-shot it after one setup with Meditate.
So you're telling me I won't one-shot it, I will two-shot it.
You deleted Meditate, didn't you?
I actually just now deleted it.
I really like how for these runs, like, both of us seem to always try different strats. Makes things interesting.
Okay, well, regular Psybeam doesn't even do normal half, so...
You know what I just did? That was so dumb. I flew to Fuchsia, got Strength, and then got the Boulder Candy, and then I flew to Palatown to try and surf.
So I actually haven't beaten Erica yet, so I need to go do that.
Tisk. Hooklu's so
You think
scared
level
of
41
Erica.
will be high enough?
I don't know, man. Oh, no. You saw nothing. Y'all saw nothing? You better get 43 to be safe. That Vitribell can always crit you, you know?
Bro, I one-shot the Tangela. That's rare.
Dude. The Hypno Drowsy Juggler, he almost killed me from full health because his Psybeam confused me.
I find it hilarious that happened.
It kind of would have been hilarious, yeah. I mean, this first run's just been filled with bad luck, especially with all the early game encounters, but it ended up benefiting me, so I guess it wasn't really unlucky. Koga just blew himself up when I was underground.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I can't believe it, but I've caught up to you and passed you.
Not for longer.
And that was after 2 long Brocks, so you should actually be a little disappointed.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Steve, I had 2 resets at Sabrina, so 2 Sabrina resets, 2 Brock resets.
Bro, Brock resets, as you know, are not equivalent to any other trainer.
No.
Well, Sabrina's resets, they were on the very last Pokemon. So I'd like go through 3 other ones
Yes, but
first.
you were 1 or 2 shotting his Pokemon. Brock is like 5 fire punches and like 4 low kicks. Like they're not equivalent.
Well, I guess Lapras
So
got a free Cargos.
I guess you can count the moves. How does the how does it equate to approximately 10 moves?
Well, I used 1 Meditate, so that's 1 move. And then the first 2 are 1-shots. Venomoth was a 2-shot, so I guess that's, what, 6 moves? I don't know, 5 or 6. I can't do math. And then...
I should be ashamed.
Let's just say,
Yeah,
Sabrina has more dialogue. Yeah, that's it.
you're absolutely right. MR and MNR. He goes, I should be ashamed of myself for rewinding. Yes, 100%.
And we do it all the time.
And you
Yeah,
guys
it
should be
makes
ashamed
you
as
a
well.
lot less of a machine and more of a human.
I mean, we don't reset luck base. Like, if we get crit by the opponent, we're not just going to rewind the crit. I mean, if it kills us and we forgot to save, then we would rewind it. Just because we don't want to fall behind just because we forgot to save. Because if one of us forgot to save and we had to, like, black out on somebody, the other person would just straight up be screwed and the race wouldn't be fair.
Actually, we're basically the exact same spot. You're half a trainer behind me.
I'm half a trainer, so, like, you're... Oh, why did I go this way?
Fighting Macho guy at the same time.
I went the slow way through Giovanni's gym. I went on the arrow pads instead of leaving the building.
Smart.
Oops.
Strategic.
Smart. I gotta stop doing that on Doug Trio. Am I regretting not getting Ice Beam now?
Did you get Psychic at least?
No, why would I get Psychic? That move would not be good for this thing. Yeah, in the next run, I am definitely getting Ice Beam.
How did you forget Ice Beam?
No, I chose not to use it. I just thought, like, Rock Slide and Dig would be enough, along with Thunderbolt.
Nidoran.
But, it ended up not being too good, because Giovanni's Dugtrio only spams Dig. And that doesn't work good if you're also using Dig. I mean, I could get Earthquake, but that's so out of the way. I think I should just get Ice Beam too, and delete Fire Punch. That would have been the better idea.
Aha. I outwitted you, rival.
Damn it, Steve. You
he
gave me the
reflect,
Nidoran.
and I got a crit dig.
Steve, you gave me the Nidoran. Take it back.
When Alakazam outsmarts
my
you with
fingers
reflex, you got to
are
outsmart it back with a crit.
He crit me with Psybeam.
That's the opposite of what happened to me. You saw nothing.
I totally saw everything, Steve.
I did not just walk out of the building, the cave.
I've done that before. I remember once it happened to me, you're like, dude, that has never happened to me. I don't know how that happens to you.
It's amazing. You do like hundreds of runs and you still find new things that happen to you every time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't gone to Springer's gym yet.
I think I bought 1 too few repels.
I always buy 8.
I think I might have accidentally bought 7. Oops.
8 is always one more than enough.
I guess I used
I
an
always
extra
buy
repel
it
at
for
some point.
accidents. And then when I get to the final boulder, if I didn't use an extra repel, I will just double repel.
Yeah, whenever I go down that final hole about to push the final boulder, I always just go to my repel spot and I just spam A, so I use whatever repels I have left, and then it goes back up to slot 1 so I can get on the bike. And if all my repels are gone, I will 100% have the backspace for full restores.
Exactly. That is how I stopped having problems not having full restores.
Well, I had to go 20 steps without a repel, and I encountered 2 Zubats.
Well, it's not a glitch, but I did just witness me being underground and Thrash shaking the screen.
Right?
Come on,
Thrash,
rival.
you gotta be
You
on
can't
the
be too
Jinx,
hard.
right?
Yes. I just Gen 1 missed a
The,
ice beam.
the Dugong just did something really rare. It used a turn 1 rest.
Wow.
How often does that happen?
I
The
don't
rival
know.
wasn't too hard.
Hey, it thrashed underground too.
But I Gen 1 missed an ice beam. That was crazy.
I'm not meant to click that, so.
Do you guys think do you think you're gonna struggle at Agatha?
Yes.
No.
What makes you think
Why?
that, Steve?
I struggled taking damage.
Shut up. Struggle taking damage.
Hey, I used the word struggle, didn't I? And I used it properly.
Yeah, I really should have gotten Ice Beam.
Holy crap, I almost just died.
Died from what?
I just got
Taking
hit
more
by
than-
a hyper beam crit from Aerodactyl. I almost got one shot from full HP.
I almost thought you were gonna
Hey,
say, "Oh, I almost died. I took 5 damage."
No, I went from full HP down to like 12 from a hyper beam crit.
Hey,
Ouch.
Speed, did you end up getting psychic?
No,
Not needed.
no.
I found the only battle I used Psychic on in the whole entire run.
Who did you use Psychic on?
Bruno, that was it.
Oh. I would have just spammed Ice Beam on his whole team if I had it.
Oh, I'm stupid. Executor, please stop it.
Did I seriously not save for the champion? Let's see if I first try him.
Executor. Be less annoying than this. Charizard,
Oh.
don't fire spin me, bro. You're taking so long.
How?
3340.
I missed Rock Slide. The Pidgeot mirror moved my Rock Slide, and it crit me. It crit me with my own move. Oh, that's it.
Annie, there's
right
just
on.
I want to say there's 2 moves where being invincible doesn't stop the animation from playing.
I think it's Thrash and Pedal Dance.
Yeah. And I've seen both of them on the channel.
3408.
Wow.
Oh,
Good time.
interesting.
Yeah, I think without Ice Beam, like, it's not like some of the fights were hard, it just took slower. I feel like Giovanni 100% needed Ice Beam, because you can't use Dig on his Dugtrio. That's not a good idea.
I don't think the 4th move is good. I don't think there is a good 4th move. I don't think
see.
Meditate is good, and I don't think Psychic's good. I don't think there is a 4th move.
I'm still holding on to Meditate. Like, I'll hold on to Thunderbolt, but I feel like my main mistake, I should have gotten Ice Beam, but would I rather get rid of Dig or Rock Slide? Honestly, I think I might have to get rid of Rock Slide.
The core for the whole entire run is Thunderbolt, Dig, Ice Beam. I don't need a 4th move.
A different moveset to me.
Well, here's the thing, like, if I have Ice Beam and Dig, like,
Okay,
what can that not
this'll
help me
prove
with?
it. John has his 4th move that isn't Thunderbolt, Dig, Ice Beam is low kick, and you know what? He'll have that for the rest of the run because he won't need it.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt,
Yeah,
Dig,
but-
Ice Beam is all you need for the whole run.
Why would you bother needing what do you call it? What was it? Psyche? Why would you need
You don't need
Psychic?
Psychic. I kept.
And why would
I
you
mean,
need
I taught
Rock Slide?
Psychic, but I didn't need it. I used it for Bruno, but that was it.
Hmm.
And by the way, Psychic didn't one-shot Machamp. so it didn't really matter.
Honestly, I'm thinking my final moveset's like going to be Meditate, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Dig.
Not gonna lie, in hindsight, the most impactful fourth move, Light Screen.
How would Light Screen help you
um,
anywhere?
It would help you take a lot less damage from all of the random moves the champion can hit you with.
Yeah, but you know how early you learn that? You'd have to keep it the entire game.
Right. I'm saying it's the most impactful move. I didn't say it was the best move.
Well, here's
Like,
the question.
the most consistent move would be Light Screen, but quite frankly, I don't think there is a consistent move. I think you should just keep Fire Punch as long as you can, and then...
Well, here's my problem. If I just have Ice Beam and Dig, I kind of struggle with the champion a bit, because I would have to use Ice Beam when it didn't get any boost with Meditate. Like, I kind of want to go all physical, but I need a solution for
The champion was
Giovanni.
basically all one-shots except Executor, which was a 3-shot.
The one thing I can think of, it'll be kind of a bit slower, but I could go to the 10th floor and get Earthquake.
Why?
So that way I can use Earthquake on the Doug Trio instead of Dig. Because I
They
really
used Ice Beam
cannot...
on Bug Trio.
That's why I'm thinking, like, I want Ice Beam, but I can't see myself getting rid of
Again,
Rock Slide.
I keep telling you this. The core moves are Thunderbolt, Dig, Ice Beam. These are the only moves you need. You're trying to think of the game not playing one of the core moves. You just take the 3 core moves, and that's all you need.
Forgot to save John.
Yeah. Well, that crit mattered. So I
Yeah.
simply
Yeah, you'd also, when you
What we
save
call
the
that
game after you
flamethrower.
rewinded, you... Okay, I was gonna say you gotta make it count as a reset. Oh,
And
oh,
I
hey,
really wish we
Michael
could have
Smith.
Blizzard. There were the execute was always like red health,
I know.
like low red health.
The execute's always an issue.
Even I had one reset on Rival 5. No. Rival.
So are you effectively saying, Steve, like, would setup moves have just not helped in the league at all, you'd say?
I'd say nothing outside of Thunderbolt, Dig, and Ice Beam help.
Was there anything that,
Well,
like, you couldn't one-shot that you could have with a setup move?
I don't know how many times I have to say this.
Hey,
Thunderbolt, Dig, and Ice Beam.
you don't need to
finish
keep repeating
game.
things, Steve. I'm just asking questions.
There is no other move on this moveset that will help.
I'm just asking, like, how well that set of 3 moves worked for you.
Yeah, it covers the whole game.
Did you guys end up getting me Red King, the Victory Road?
I almost never get it, no. Would Meditate be
No.
the best 4th move? I mean, it could, yeah, but I mean, Steve was just absolutely fine without it. It's really not
I actually think
keeping
the
it.
best 4th move might be Fire Punch. Mostly
Maybe.
because I don't know what else would be
Body
helpful,
Slam.
and Fire Punch. No, I can't think of what fire.
No.
what
Body
coverage
Slam,
would
for sure.
fire do that that ice doesn't already do?
Nothing. If Ice
Nothing.
Beam can't even kill Execute.
No, I reckon Body
Nope.
Slam.
Yeah, but it costs an extra trainer battle, and you have to, like, teach it.
True.
It takes time, you know?
The
Well,
thing
it's
about
just
the
now with
body
Slam.
slam argument is the only argument for body slam would be that it's a 1-turn move. But then if you're
Exactly.
gonna argue about a 1-turn move, then you might as well actually teach Earthquake.
Honestly, I think we should just keep
Well-
low kick. I'm kidding.
So you think my moveset was the best then? Low kick.
What would
I
be
don't
good?
think
I'm looking at the
there is
level
a
up
best.
set. Is there any... I know Steve mentioned this earlier. There could be great benefits just holding on to Light Screen as our 4th move. But what would be the best... Honestly, Light Screen would actually help a lot with Lorelei.
Why?
Because,
How did you-
because most of her attacks are only special hitting moves, and I think there were a couple of Pokemon that don't get one-shot by Thunderbolt.
Yes, I think the Dugong and the Lapras are the only ones.
Yeah. Maybe if we set up like an early light screen, it could help like make the Lapras no longer a threat, because its moves can deal a lot of damage, but if we can cut that in half, like, I mean, we can't, there really is no fourth move, like you just said, so there's no
the
harm in-
best fourth move, which unfortunately basically all Gen 1 Pokemon get it, is Reflect, but Backports don't generally get it because it has to be a 1-for-1. If they don't get Reflect, they don't get Reflect.
Yeah, no Reflect today.
Yeah, Reflect would be the best move.
Why don't you go in the lab and get Metronome? There's your fourth move. Honestly, there are other options for fourth move, like, what was the move say you said? You said Ice Beam, Dig, Thunderbolt?
Yes.
Like, we could just, like, when we get Ice Beam, we could just teach Rock Slide at the same time and just have extra coverage. But would it help, though, in any way?
I'm just trying to think. What does Thunderbolt Ice Beam not cover that Rock Slide does?
The only thing I can... Thunderbolt Ice Beam.
How?
I mean, I think the best fourth move is Psychic, but I don't think it matters at all.
I just... What did you use for
And
Koga?
the
Did you use Psychic
So
or Dig?
here's the argument, all right? The only argument for Psychic is Machoke, Machop, Machoke guy in Bruno. But is that more battles than any other move can account for?
I was just asking, for Koga, did you use Dig or Psychic? Because I used Dig for him, and
I
he was
used
just
Dig,
fine.
but the problem is I got a crit on both Muck and Wheezing.
Oh, well, the Wheezing just blew itself up, but I think the Muck was a 2-shot. I'm trying to decide, like, maybe it could be worth just getting Psychic as the fourth move, and it can help with Koga, make him more consistent. But Dig was just fine the way it was. Plus, Psychic just feels really out of the way to me.
Like, the only reason I picked up Psychic is because I picked it up on the way to Sabrina from the Pokemon Center.
That's the difference between you and me. Whenever I go to Sabrina, like, you seems like you go right then straight up. I go straight up then right, because I like to take that path, because in case I get Mimic, that's the path I take, so I just take that path every time. No save and no heal before Agatha. The disrespect. I think the Muck was one-shot with Meditate and Dig. I mean, Steve and I were thinking, like, Meditate really did not help with anything, because if you're able to avoid setup moves and still one-shot things just fine, then it's just a waste of time.
The problem with Meditate is you have to meditate on the first Pokemon. The first Pokemon has Smokescreen. Then if you set up on the second Pokemon, which is Muck, it has Minimize. So no matter what, you can lower the consistency of the battle by setting up.
What was your fourth move in the league, Steve? Was it Psychic?
Yeah, it was Psychic, but I only used it on Bruno.
Man, it is really hard to think of a fourth move, because nothing will give us any benefit.
Hell, we outspeeded almost everything the whole run, too. I was a little shocked when I outsped Dugtrio.
Honestly, our fourth move that we keep will just have to be something we get by level up, so we don't have to waste time grabbing a TM. Like, I'm thinking the best contenders are either Light Screen, Meditate, or Fire Punch.
Right, 42-21.
Nice.
One you had
that's very solid.
Yeah, that was 8 minutes behind my time.
8 minutes.
Yeah. Your poll says, will I do well in the first playthrough? Less than 15 minutes. Everybody said yes, so everybody had confidence.
Ah, nice.
Honestly,
my fourth
move
I
is
just
going to be
realized why you got a good time. It's like the first run ever where you actually kept instant text the whole time.
Well, yeah.
Hey, thanks, Annie. She said she believed in me. I was going to say, Yeah, I skipped the rare candy in Mount Moon. You
Mount?
guys ever done that?
What? I
Yeah.
skipped the 10th floor candy and that was it.
I
I mean-
watch Tiberius do it. He brought the escape rope at the shop outside Brock's one, and that's where he buys his pokeballs.
I mean,
And
I
then
do
he went
see-
in there and skipped it.
I do see for very good Pokemon an argument to skip that rare candy because there is the risk for extra wild encounters, which I understand. But
Well, it's also
it's only like an extra
movement,
30
too.
steps. Usually in that amount of
I don't
steps.
even know if it's 30 steps. 'Cause you still have to go right and up.
Yeah, but then you have to go far right and then go south, and then go back up.
And it's
And
probably 30.
medium slow growth rate. Was it really worth it? Like I had no trouble until Lance.
I think it's medium fast.
This thing's
Oh, is
medium
it medium
slow.
fast? Yeah.
Oh, my overlay was wrong the whole time.
How did you not notice the XP to next level looked off?
It always said 10,000. I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time to candy. Oh, this is. I was like, oh man, I'm like candy in the best spots.
I'm going 32, 34.
Oh, when did you use your candies? Because I used it before
Oh,
the Rival 6.
I actually never used my rare candies. I forgot. That's
In
funny.
Oh, really?
That's funny. I forgot to use my rare
You
candies.
didn't even
but
use it.
I finished like 20 seconds behind Steve. So honestly, rare candy. Well, then again,
What?
I was using setup moves, so I should use rare candies if I'm not using meditate.
I used it before Rival 6.
Well,
Honestly,
speed. Speed, like, why would you get rid of meditate then if you can't think of the fourth move?
My fourth move is going to be light screen. It'll just help with a couple of fights. Plus, it never goes away. It'll especially help with Lorelei, because so that way there's no risk of like Lizard or Hydro Pump doing massive damage.
I think my fourth move is just gonna be Fire Punch until I get Psychic.
Okay.
I might just stick with the same moves. I might just get rid of low kick for body slam. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get the
John,
extra trainer.
you were totally rocking it with low kick. Stick to it.
It was good. It was only good for the normal types.
It's not good for the normal types because Thunderbolt's 140 power.
I don't know.
It's really hard for me to sit up straight today. Ow.
What's the power of Thunderbolt?
95. Oh, you
No,
know,
no,
something,
with
42 and a
the
half.
stuff.
you know something that irritates me? Why is Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower 95, but Psychic is 90? I always thought Psychic was 95 as well.
They nerf Psychic types, you know? They're too strong.
This is the
Yeah,
Gen
they
1
nerfed
Psychic,
Gen
dude.
1.
I mean, I think they did
What?
nerf those 3 to 90 power later.
Are you telling me Psychic's not OP in Gen 2 either?
It still pretty is good, because there aren't that many Dark types.
Oh, I wouldn't
mean,
use the
there-
word OP though.
Does anything even use Shadow Ball other than Morty?
Karen? Question mark?
Yeah, Karen's Gengar, but then you one shot it.
I mean, the Alakazam is first on my leaderboard for a reason. I'm pretty sure Psychic types are still OP.
How did you beat Karen though? Like just Ice Punch?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure high special beats everything. I think you could Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. You could do any punch you wanted and knock out the Houndoom.
Yeah.
I think special attackers in general have a higher advantage in most Pokemon
I
games.
think so. Alright, so just let me know when you two are ready.
I am ready.
Oops. Sorry, I'll just go. I don't want to reset. Alright,
So I actually
I'm
want
ready
to
whenever
get more
you
wild
guys are.
encounters this time.
Just watch this, Steve. As soon as you said that, you're gonna get no encounters on Route 1.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna cut out the middleman. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and do the Weedle trainers. I want to get low kick before the battle even starts.
Alright, so you ready, John?
alright. Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Name yourself Guess, John.
No, I'm going to name myself Steve again because that
Oh,
was
no.
good luck.
I know, it's so itchy.
Too late now.
Okay, good. Oak talks forever.
I mean, I talked to the Electivire Pokeball. It's like, do you want the Backport Pokemon? I said no.
Smart. Last time I was using Quick Attack on Charmander, and I realized that every time I used Growl, my Quick Attack did less. So Fire Punch, despite being slightly lower power, was better.
But Fire Punch is a physical move. It says punch right in the name.
Interesting. I just made it to the city without a single encounter.
I jinxed
And then I
it,
just made
Steve.
it back to the center. I just made it back to Oak and one encounter. No encounters.
I jinxed it for you, Steve. You had no encounters. I just had 3.
I
just
had
had my
to
first
rewind.
encounter.
I simply glued Thunder Shock.
Oh, I just had my
No.
second encounter in the same grass.
I just got an encounter on the way back. I usually don't get encounters on the way back. It's like, you barely step foot in any grass.
Well, there's one grass patch.
Well, yeah, besides that one. Dang, I just got 5 encounters. I just got 6 encounters across 3 trips. Well, that should definitely be enough. Dude. It was kind of interesting how, like, Steve and I played the runs completely differently, but I was only 20 seconds away from him at the end of the game. Still was pretty close.
No! I need 3 XP to the next level. Darn it.
Haha.
Thank you, Botswana. Hopefully it's a good run.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Ow. Lynch.
Oh, I skipped it entirely.
Oh, I just beat Brock at 2 HP and I didn't even
Oh,
save.
I skipped Brock entirely. Sorry, I skipped level 10 entirely.
Damn it.
Oh, you missed
You
low kick.
died. No, yeah, I missed low kick and I hit one of the low kicks.
Okay, I'm restarting. I just battled the Light Years Junior trainer, so that way I would make sure I get low kick. I skipped level 10 entirely again.
Yeah, you need to start a new run.
What?
Hey, Steve, remember, wasn't there a run I did recently where I had to start over because it kept skipping a level? It was something recently.
Yeah.
I skipped
No,
Brock
but that was
entirely.
so perfect. I had 2 encounters the whole trip.
It's medium slow. It's really hard to plan to not level up.
2 encounters the whole parcel.
I skipped Brock entirely. Yeah, Steve's doing the Brock through walls glitch. He's cheating. Steve just glitched to the credits screen. GG. Wake up, babe. New speedrun strat just dropped.
Start over from scratch. Does Electivire have less speed than Electabuzz? Because I feel like Electabuzz is like 110-ish.
It does have less speed.
Oh, did Electivire actually slow down when evolving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that. I guess that would make sense. It is kind of common for some Pokemon to do that. Like Onyx to Steelix is a great example. I think Steelix's speed gets cut in half from Onyx's.
It does.
Onyx is, I think,
everything
55,
else
and I
goes
think
up.
Steelix has 35.
What speed did you just say Onyx had?
I'm pretty sure Onyx is
It's
50.
75.
Oh, no. Onyx has got way more than 55. I'm stupid.
I think Onyx
Yeah,
is like 90
75.
speed.
No, it's about 75.
Can someone fact check this?
Yeah, Annie, can you fact check it?
I
Onyx is
think
70.
John.
Okay,
John's
yeah, it's
right.
70.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
wasn't
it goes
that far out.
exactly in half.
I just
Well,
encountered
alright, I
two
was
Paris.
off by 5.
Hey, Steve, I encountered 2 Paris, so you're not getting one.
Okay, so this is just a tip for future reference. The second Weedle bug catcher is way better.
Okay, I am rewinding that. No. I got a reset at the first Rocket Grunt.
Okay.
I was at full HP, right? I was gonna one or two shot the Zubat. It supersonicked me, and I hit myself 4 times in a row. 4.
Oh yeah, and you
Okay,
just got back, so you're
that
70.
that is insanely stupid. Like, why did that have to be my first reset?
Thank you, Annie. He was just confirming the 70
Okay.
speed. Right.
It was so night and day different with low kick at the very start.
I mean, I just went in at level 9, had Fire Punch for the Geodude, then low kick the Onix. It did
And you
get
know what?
yeah.
I did meditate in 2 fire punch or
I
2
will
2
say,
low kicks.
it did get kind of close because I didn't save. The Onix really never used Bide, and I lived at 2 HP left, and one of the low kicks got a flinch. So I got really lucky at Brock. There we go. If you guys are wondering why Fire Punch has a space in it on my overlay, but Thunder Punch does it, the moves in Gen 1 can only have up to 12 characters, and Thunder Punch without a space is exactly 12 characters, so there actually wouldn't be room for the space. Does anyone remember, did I get the rare candy in Cerulean? I'm at the rival right now, and I don't know if I need to backtrack. I don't want to backtrack and waste time if I already did pick it up. Can someone look, please?
On the
didn't-
bright side, the
Yep.
second run's going well.
Yeah. Steve, that's your 3rd run.
Right. Correct.
Alright, come on, Misty.
Second
I
official
can't believe
run.
you skipped your last time. Speed?
Yeah, I did Misty this time. I did do the optional trainer to get to level 19 because I wanted Thunder Punch before doing Misty.
Art. Thunder Punch actually would have been nice for the Goldeen as well.
I didn't? Okay, I'll get it on the way back.
Thundershock does not one-shot the Goldeen.
No, it doesn't.
I know this because I had Thundershocked a Goldeen last time and then learned Thunderbolt or Punch.
Well.
No Paris yet though. This is bad.
Well, Steve, I told you I encountered 2, so you're not getting one. Remember?
Oh, I see. You hogged them all. Got it.
Yep. Hey, they say gotta catch the
Aha!
ball, am I right?
There-
Darn it. Why'd you... Our Paris luck has been quite good today. I don't think any of us needed Sandshrew, did we?
I used Sandshrew the
No.
first run.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yep.
But yeah, remember, yeah, bad luck the whole run.
I didn't complain
And
because it was only
somehow
like a
you
third encounter.
almost beat Speed.
What was that, John?
I said Steve had really bad luck, and yet it somehow almost beat you.
I mean, the early game is pretty roughly... all of us are playing it similarly.
True.
Miss the computer.
You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and do Misty before my first heal. So that way I have more power points.
Can I ask
Honestly,
you guys, what's been the most...
I need to start doing that as a strat. There have been times where I healed as soon as I got in, fought Misty, and needed to heal again.
Exactly.
True. Can I ask you guys, what's been the most interesting backport run you've done so far?
In
I don't know,
Interesting.
I actually really
I've
like
done-
Zorlar.
I don't really know about interesting, honestly. I've done over 50 blue backports. They were all interesting in their own way. I really don't know.
Why did I?
No encounters here this time.
I had a really bad Mountain Moon encounter rate though.
Mine wasn't really that good either. I think I'd like... I've been like 12 encounters.
Mine was also in that 12-13 range. I had almost like I was actually having a pretty good Mount Moon, and then I had like 7 in the room with the rockets.
Skip body slam. Skip the candy. Skip the rival.
You're gonna skip the candy. Interesting. I find that candy really doesn't take that much time at all.
I'm surprised that's the thing you questioned.
Okay, here's the reason why I'm not questioning skipping any candies I skipped the first time. Because maybe, just maybe, there's a chance I can one-shot the executes.
Well, Steve, I just found it kind of funny because right after skip the candy, I'm like, skip the rival. You didn't even question that.
Well, that was obviously a joke.
Come on. I was trying to get you hooked in. I was just trying to get you hooked. Into, like, asking, like, what did you just say?
But, I mean, the execute, the fact that it was so close to a one-shot means that every level that I candied for Rival 6 might have mattered.
Well, this is effectively my final moveset. Hey, Steve, when did you get rid of Meditate? I just taught over it for Dig.
When did I get rid?
In the first
Sabrina.
one. Wow, you've had Meditate for a while.
I never used it. Not once. The whole entire last run.
Really?
I used
did
it
use
for
on
Brock this time.
I was about to say, I did use it for Brock whenever he used Bide.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to Bide at all the first or the second round. I just went for it.
Nice. It's so nice having Fire Punch here. Is this how I want my moveset to be ordered? Fire Punch slot 4. You know what's funny? I just taught Thunderbolt over Thunder Punch, and it's like, hey, you want Thunder Punch back? I'm like, no, thank you, I'll
well,
pass.
That's usually a mistake.
Imagine if you said yes. Oh, I had Gen 1 miss on PG and then it used Standard Attack.
Oh, that's the worst. I had a Gen 1 miss earlier on Nugget Bridge, but I mean, it was just a Thunder Punch on, like, I think the Mankey.
Imagine if you could gig out of this ship.
Oh, I wish.
I know.
Oh, well, the problem
There
is
would
you
be
would go back to
so-
Cerulean.
There'd be so many jokes.
Well, yeah, but then you might change your tactics. You might heal that.
Honestly, it wouldn't really save you time anyway, because if you had to heal in Vermilion to, get your dig point in Vermilion after you're done with the boat, you'll still have to walk back to Cerulean. So honestly, I think that's just straight up worse.
Right. He's right, because then you would go all the way back to Cerulean and you wouldn't be battling
Like,
Surge.
going from the boat to the gym is way faster than going from Vermilion to the Cerulean gym. Because, like, you have to, like, go around it, go down that ledge, then go through the guy's building again. It's a huge trek. That's why, like, whenever I do a
You'd
run...
also not have the bike voucher, so it'd be even slower.
Oh, yeah, good point. That's why...
I guess you could do the bike voucher before entering the first time.
Hey, if you simply click the reset on the split, but you didn't reset the time yet, how do you continue it? Can you continue it? Let's go to the pause button on the split.
Oh, you paused your timer?
No, I haven't paused it. I clicked the wrong one, the wrong button.
So what happened to the timer?
So the timer's frozen on 13:10, but it won't unfreeze. Can only reset.
It sounds like you just...
Can I reset?
Did you either... I think you either paused it or you pressed the split button, which ends the timer.
No, I press the split button.
Oh, okay. You have to... what's the button? You have to press whatever button unpauses the timer. I don't know what you have it set to. There's like an unpause button.
No, I didn't pause it. I clicked the split one.
Yeah,
you can't unpause it once you've done that.
Yeah, if you split the timer and like the timer like stops, you can press unpause and it'll resume as if you never paused it at all. Like it'll skip ahead of it too.
Right, but it's not. It's not.
Oh, okay,
Like,
I do not know how to help you then. I'm doing a run here.
Sorry. I
I
just
don't know how to
figured it
help
out.
you then. Sorry.
Sounds like you clicked the split key.
No. Can't worry. I just figured it out. What do you call it? I just right clicked and said undo split. Sorry.
That would work too. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to accidentally reset again. We've had many runs where I've had to ask Axu or someone what the time was.
I was about to teach Rock Slide, and then I just realized I want my fourth move to be Light Screen, so I'm just not going to use Rock Slide this run. Thunderbolt,
Sorry, guys.
Dig, and Ice Beam.
All right.
And it is so nice to one-shot that Execute after that first run.
Oh, I still couldn't believe you did that whole run without Ice Beam.
That was like a
Hey.
challenge.
Hey, at least I did it. You gotta give me respect for that.
It's like you decided, hey, this is a challenge. Let's
Hey.
use one of those moves that's incredibly
Steve, I
so
kinda like,
incredibly
I kinda
OP,
like doing
but
that
I'm
for
gonna
first
do
runs.
without it.
I kind of like doing that for first runs. Like, I think, like, what the best moveset should be, and I'm like, you know what? For the first run, I'm not going to use this move and see what happens. Like, if I have doubts on whether it's going to be good or not. And then if I realize, oh, crud, it is going to be good.
Holy crap, I just got my second Gen 1 miss of the run.
Where?
Gen 1 missed a Thunderbolt against the Geodude.
Ow. Did you just
Not
say you,
Geodude. Not the Geodude, the Growlithe.
you Gen 1 missed against the Geodude? I don't think that's a Gen 1 miss. I
Oh,
think you just
Growlithe,
suck.
my bad.
I think you just suck.
Oh, by the way, the last run, never used the calcium the whole run.
Wait, you bought the vitamin and never used it?
Correct.
Oh my gosh. Alright,
It was an accident.
I only had enough money this run to buy 1 calcium. Oh no, you disabled
forgot
Ice
that.
Beam when I was spamming Thunderbolt. Whatever shall I do?
Well, from this run, forgot to get the bike again.
Ouch.
Oh, I'd come back before. I'm in the cave, I'm like, alright, time to get out the bike. Nope. Oh man, it's so slow.
I'm gonna go do Erica before I do Safari Zone. Just so I'm in
What was
10.
your mate? What was the mate that said it was faster to walk than to Van Man, was it?
He doesn't play anymore.
Well, even when he did
I'm sure
play,
he-
even when he did play, he bans the bike just because he basically just. He just didn't
So,
want to
here's the thing.
practice.
Sandman was under the same mindset that I was when I first started. Remember how I just said that I used to do Erica first, and because I wasn't being challenged by any other person, it didn't feel like that was ever bad. But once I started doing races, I realized that doing Erica early was bad. So
When did
if
ever
he
come
were
up
doing
with
races with other people, he would understand that it was bad.
Yeah, it's just, it's
Honestly, he would.
that much
He
slower.
would probably just keep losing because he just never uses the bike. He bans himself.
No,
Is it
he
like-
would. Sandman is extreme. Like, he might be one of the most like what do you call it when it's competitive that I've ever met in my entire life. Ever. Like we spent literal days, like real life days, working on that strategy for the Parasect race and that other race. He is so OCD about doing everything right, and then he just didn't do the bike. And you know what? This is back in the early days of running when people didn't realize, that 30 seconds here and there matters.
Oh, on full-time speed, yeah. I guess people were thinking
Yeah.
full-time speed,
So one change I'm making for my last run, I am actually going to do Koga before Sylph because I kind of wanted the speed boost at Sabrina. I was like 12 speed slower than Alakazam. The badge boost might have made a difference. So I'm just going to do Koga right now.
I'm doing Rival 5 before Koga this time.
Really? We're switching strategies now, huh? What makes you decide to do that? Oh my god.
Just cuz.
Hey,
Just
Steve,
to be different.
Yep.
you're gonna laugh at this. I was listening to a stream, like I was on Twitch, listening to J Rose stream, and he was doing a Voltor run or something like that, and it was at Erica instead of going straight to Koga, and I said, "Oh, why don't you skip it?" He goes, "Oh no, it's a waste of time doing that."
It's a waste of
After
time.
3 resets,
Waste of time doing what?
Like I
skipping
said,
Erica.
if you have no other person to compare to, you think you are right. This is
Yeah.
just a simple fact. Because Speed and I play at the exact same time, we both have learned what is good and what isn't.
Yeah. It's like the speed run mindset. Like, you're
Yeah,
not just
you
like
just
trying to
don't
compare
know
against the
until
past, you're comparing against someone else in real time. So you actually know what strat is slower, not just what you think is
Yeah.
slower.
But it was frustrating to watch, if you know what I mean.
All right,
Like
so
when you see someone do something dumb, and you're like,
what did you
oh,
say he was playing?
I think Pokemon Red, a Voltor.
So what was he doing that was slow? Like, sometimes just a bit hard for me to understand Australian.
Oh, no, it was just he went to Erica and scared Koga. We could have
Okay.
easily beaten Koga. And he was training on all the grass trainers in the grass gym. And he was saying it was good experience, and I said he'd be better off going.
Her trainers are some of the worst trainers in the game.
Yeah. And I was like, I think it's a waste of time. And
It is.
Honestly,
no,
if I was doing Voltorb, where would I train?
Okay.
I would honestly do. It's kind of tough because Voltorb is trash. Like, any training would
So,
help with Voltorb.
It goes down to time. Like, there's a time ratio that you have to consider, and her trainers specifically are not going to be one shot by Voltorb, so it is bad to train against her. Trainers.
Yeah.
It has to be a series of one shots to amount of Pokemon to the XP that the Pokemon gives. Like, it's all a ratio you have to consider.
I almost had a reset at Giovanni in Sylph. I beat his last Pokemon, and I had 0 moves left when I defeated it. If it had lived in red health, I would have had to reset.
And Speed, he always goes Giovanni underground. Like,
I guess he just plays by the
does,
rule. He just probably plays by the rule where he bans Pokedol skip.
Yeah,
I know
he
Matt
does.
does it. I just like playing with the rule just because the rocket section's boring anyway.
Yes,
and Giovanni's pretty easy.
I actually think that it would be really, really interesting if you could skip the Gen 2 rocket section, because then you actually have to make a decision. Do I need the rocket training or do I not?
Steve, I told you at some point I could actually go in the disassembly and change that, but you told me not to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes down to the game requires it, but
no,
it would be really, really interesting.
It's easy to do. What I would have done is, you know that trainer that blocks Claire's gym, like, until you beat the radio tower? I could have just made the guy disappear, like I did with the sages. It would have been just that easy.
No, I think what Steve's getting at is if you're going like a randomized run, you could do that. But
no. I'm saying if it would be a really, really cool and interesting thing if by the default game with no changing it at all, if you could skip it or could not skip it at will, and then you would actually have to physically make the decision if it's worth it. Skip.
Yeah, but I mean, like, would you say you don't want to do that on a regular race, right? But you might want to try it out as a special thing.
I mean, you can't avoid the Pokedol glitch, yeah, but I go with the the rule set that the main speedrunning leaderboards do it. The red and blue speedrun leaderboards do not consider Pokédoll skip a glitch, so therefore it's allowed.
Yeah, it's just an item that you use in the game.
I mean, the item's
Doesn't-
coded to... It's coded to let you just run away from everything, and it treats it as a victory. And since it treats it as a victory, it kind of lets you get past the Marowak. I consider it an oversight. Like, people didn't think you could use it on the Marowak. But it's not a glitch. A glitch is when code doesn't work properly. Like, the Pokédoll isn't not working properly. It's working as fully intended. It's just some people just don't think it's in the spirit of things, which is an opinionated statement.
But what would you call a glitch?
A glitch is
I don't
when
think that's a glitch. So you're using the item the way the item was intended to be used. It just happens that it's used for a special part of the game, but it's used the way it's supposed to be used.
It's basically an exploit. It's an exploit.
Exactly, that's the word. It's an exploit.
Yeah, I know some people don't like playing with exploits. Like, that's on them if they want to use exploits or not.
But technically, it is not a glitch. You are using it the way it was intended.
Then again, like, for the Gen 1, like, Bulbapedia section for all the glitches, people defining glitches on there, it's kind of weird. Like, there's a lot of, like, actual glitches on there. But for some reason, they consider the X accuracy thing a glitch. Even though it's literally programmed to just let you skip accuracy checks, but they called it a glitch. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not a glitch to use an X accuracy and then you land every single horn drill. That's just part of the game. Funnily enough, it actually works like that in Gen 2 as well.
What is it? Does it say increases accuracy, or does it like?
It says
what does the
increases.
item description say?
Do Gen 1 items even have descriptions?
Oh, that's a good point.
I think the first Pokemon game with item descriptions was Pokemon Stadium.
2?
I think 1.
No,
there's
one.
like the the thing where you can
Just
like
got
go into the
description.
lab and like look at your bag and stuff through the N64.
And I am having a very solid run.
I feel like my run's going pretty good too. They meant
I am
it,
at
though,
24
that's
minutes,
stupid.
and I am almost to Blaine.
What's your time at, Steve?
24 minutes.
Okay.
It'll be 24:30 by the time I get to Blaine, though.
I don't really know who's ahead right now, you or me, because you had to start over, so I have no idea who's ahead in the lead.
You guys at Blaine?
I'm in the victory road.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
Well, Steve started over, so he's 3 minutes behind me, so I don't know who's ahead. On the bright side, since Steve had to start over, I can just tell him what time I finished at, and he'll be like, okay, I have 2 minutes to beat the league.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really make much of a difference, because before, if there's like a, I don't know, 5-minute difference, you could be like, all right, I'm skipping training. But the thing is, there's no training in this run, so it really doesn't make a difference what time you tell me. That I'm not changing anything.
Honestly, with Voltorb, I honestly would have just done Erica's trainers just because Voltorb is that bad. Most Pokemon I would not do Erica's trainers, but I think Voltorb, you kind of have to make an exception for Voltorb. It's just bad. You just got to do anything you can.
But the whole point is they're not one-shots, so it's really, really not helpful.
Name an area of training where Voltorb can one-shot things. I Gen 1
This
missed
is a
Thunderbolt.
very good point.
Yeah.
I
feel like Erica at that specific point would be good just because of the cluster of the trainers. Like, if nothing's a one... Ow, that actually hurt my ears.
I just got fissured.
Did you get paralyzed?
Wow.
Yes.
Steve, that actually kind of hurt my ears.
Body slam. Oh my god. I got hit by Nidoqueen's body slam, and it paralyzed me, and then I got fissured. That's so embarrassing.
That's not the first time that's happened to you, Steve. I remember it happened once.
I mean, it's unavoidable. I can't one-shot with any move.
Not even Psychic.
Nidoqueen. Psychic's the worst of all the options.
Really?
Dig is 200, Ice Beam's 190, Psychic is 180.
Oops. I used Dig against Agatha's Gengar, and she switched to Golbat. How dare you?
So embarrassing.
I hate how they purposefully put Golbat in slot 2, so that way if you use Dig on the first Gengar, it can switch to Golbat. Viridian Forest with Sonic Boom. Yeah, that's like the only piece of training where you can actually one-shot things. I need to take a look at one of J-Rose's newer runs. Like, I want to see, like, how good of a player he is. Like, I want to see what his game time is at the end of one of his newer videos and compare it to other people. I almost died to Hyper Beam.
What time did you say you were on the way to Victory Road?
I can't remember.
You said you were 3 minutes. I'm exactly 3 minutes in the future. I'm walking to Victory Road, so sounds like
right now
we're
I'm fighting the champion.
basically tied.
What do you mean Paris can't learn?
Dude. The
I have one reset.
The Alakazam turn 1 crit Psychic. That's not cool.
Oh, so your strat with Light Screen didn't help? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it ain't gonna help with that.
Right? Crits. Crazy.
Oh no, it used Reflect while it was at low HP. I'm gonna use Light Screen on the Rhydon. Dude, Ice Beam 3 shots Exeggutor?
Yeah, it's not great.
Dude, Meditate would have been a better strat for this guy. Oh god, dude, wake up. I'm dead. I'm mad now. I am so mad. I should have... Fuck. I'm really regretting just not sticking with the Meditate strat. But then again, I did just get a freeze on Pidgeot, so... maybe the free Light Screen will help? I got confused by Psybeam.
Damn, that's some real bad luck you're having. Crit Psychic followed by Psybeam crit? Oh.
I hit myself.
That's so not fair that you're going through.
Dude.
Man, it sounds like you're getting some Steve luck.
How did you avoid Hypnosis from that Exeggutor if it's a 3-shot? Did it just never hit you?
It missed one.
But
the
never
one time it
used
used it.
I am so freaking mad. My old Meditate strat was perfect for this fight, and I chose to change it because you said Meditate wouldn't help.
It doesn't.
It helps with the champion. This Exeggutor was never an issue. Now it is an issue.
Interesting. Can't
Dude,
complain
like...
when you don't know the problem exists.
I feel... Hey, Steve, didn't I do this to you one time? I told you about a better strat, but it ended up only being better just because you got lucky. Or I got lucky.
See, I didn't know.
I
was like, I'm just going to 3-shot it, and it's going to do very little damage to me. I didn't realize that it was going to be a problem.
Yeah, this sucks. I'm going to get a worse second run because of this. I had to listen to Steve.
Whoa. You could have been... I absolutely mentioned it was a 3-shot. You just overlooked it.
Well, I can't wait to see what kind of luck you'll get on Exeggutor.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have good luck.
Oh yeah, like is that how it works?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
You get the bad luck,
Yes.
and I get the good luck. That's how it works.
You know what?
You'll
I'm
be
not.
like,
I'm not
have
continuing
you
with the
won
second
shot?
run. I'm not continuing with it. I'm just gonna.
Really?
We all know run 1's the better one anyway. I'm not wasting my time.
Wait, Steve, did you end up using your rare candies?
Too late. I already undid the timer. Too late.
Did you not use your candies?
I keep forgetting I have them.
You didn't use your... Okay, that is on you.
That's on you.
Well, I guess but Steve, you said
You
that...
can't say yes, Exeggutor is too hard.
Look at this guy trying to give excuses. I just got a 31-15.
How many
using your candies. You're absolutely nuts.
How many ice beams did it take for you to knock out Exeggutor?
2.
I hate you. Hey, I didn't.
If it makes
I
you
didn't
feel any
quit-
better, it was 2
Oh,
because the second one was a crit.
Okay, Oh well, I still got a worse time
Oh.
anyway. I'm sticking to run
Yeah.
1.
I got 1 reset.
I still think the light screen strat for the champion sucked. I should have stuck to meditate. Because with the meditate strat, like I didn't even need rare candies. That's why I forgot to use them.
No! Why did I use Earthquake on Charizard?
I guess for the purposes of the poll, nobody's right. Haha.
What did I get? 31.15. Wow, that's
I think-
really good.
Hey, Steve, I think he should do a second run, right?
Already did.
No, Speed should do a
No,
third run.
I only do 2 runs. I quit this run because the first run was just going to be better. I already surpassed the first run's time. And I wasn't going to continue with that bad luck. Plus, yeah, I forgot I had the rare candies.
What level were you?
You're gonna laugh at me. I'm not gonna say it.
That's embarrassing.
You're gonna laugh at me. Should I just say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
52.
52?
Uh,
Who
Use
tries
AU's
the
rare
champion at
candies.
52? Hey, I won
didn't
my
use
first
his
run at
rare
level
candies.
53. I'm just saying. My first run was level 53.
But who looks at that? Man, I'm having a lot of problems. I'm just going to keep doing 52.
I told you were gonna make fun of me.
Wait, Speed, but like, had you not realized you had rare candies and didn't end up using it?
On the first run, I just never used them because normally I don't use my rare candies until I'm struggling with something. But if I don't struggle with something, I just don't use my rare candies.
I just pick an arbitrary spot and then use them there. And my arbitrary spot was Rival 5 or 6 because
really?
I figured Rival 6 I might be able to one-shot the execute. By the way, never one-shotted the execute the whole run. I am very thankful it used poison powder. Damn, this might be your first sub 40. Oh, you should.
Oh, right.
Never
For
mind.
me? Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's gonna be making fun of me for a while.
Nah, it's fine.
Nah. I mean, I made fun of him for some things before, so we're cool. What level was I?
Hey,
All right, Steve.
By the
what
way, I
level was
finished at 59.
Hey, Steve, can I technically beat Speed if he didn't
Yeah.
finish
Oh,
the run?
also,
He
Steve
got a
skipped-
31. He got a 31. I was at 31.
Who knows
when I
how many
arrived at the
candies?
champion.
How many candies did you have? You said
Let
you
me look.
skipped. You skipped the cerulean candy, which leads me to believe you
no,
probably
I-
skipped the strength candy.
I didn't
You
skip
probably
it.
skipped a lot of candies.
Steve, I didn't skip it. I forgot it. I went and picked it up, and
Oh.
I have 6 rare candies.
I had 8.
All right. Okay, Steve. In the first run, I was level 53 when I beat the champion.
Okay, but this is first run versus second run. It doesn't really
Hey,
matter.
I would have gotten a way better second run, but I had to not use meditate for the champion. You're all saying
This sounds
just
like
how...
Snorlax all over again.
No, to a Snorlax, you were intentionally not using candies because you were pissed.
Yeah, and you intentionally didn't use yours.
Hey, I forgot.
Yes.
That's different. I just
The
forgot.
difference was I knew I had candies, and you apparently forgot you had candies.
I did forget I had candies.
But technically, you Snorlaxed.
Unintentionally, sure. 3408. What was my game time?
I'm impressed. I knocked off 3 minutes.
210. I knocked off 000.
Okay.
Holy crap! The luck that I just witnessed. So, apparently, John got paralyzed from body slam on Lapras. Then he got fully paralyzed. Then his Thunderbolt paralyzed the Lapras, and then
Yep.
he got to go first and knock it out.
Awesome. All right, guys. So let's see where my first playthrough of the Electivire went. I still think the first playthrough was really good. Only 3 resets. It was quite good. Let's see. Where does it place it? Not in the top 10. 21st place. Right here. It's 10 seconds faster than Meganium, but slightly slower than Naganadel in Blaziken. I feel like that's
Those are too bad.
Appropriate placements.
That is not an appropriate placement. Mine is way higher than.
I mean, with your 31 time, you'd be like on par with like my
Bro,
Delphox run.
mine went above Delphox. Is right under Kyogre.
Hey, then again, Steve, you got to remember, Kyogre is like
medium slow makes it so good.
Gotta remember, Steve.
No medium slow Pokemon should be outside of the top half.
Steve, you gotta remember, my Kyogre run is 32nd place.
32nd.
It was my first one, okay? I forgot the
Nothing is
Pokédoll.
stopping you from going back and redoing it.
Precedent. I don't go back and redo runs. Unless
But this is different. This is an accident.
No, I just...
Also, actually, no, it is different. It is different. Technically, you played one run because the first 2 runs were Groudon that looked like Kyogre. You played one run.
Makes sense.
Remember?
Yeah,
Groudon.
it's gonna cost me a half hour of time. I'll do it.
I still have the ROM if you want it.
That ROM is just really old and like the settings aren't good. I would just remake it myself at that point.
It's not bad settings. Scott made it.
So yeah. Dude, remember that Kyogre stream? The first 30 minutes were tech problems because the instant text wasn't working.
All right, 41 P5.
Nice.
So you beat your last run by 1 minute. That's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Normally,
I think you got 42 something.
Normally, this is the point where I would redirect to John's stream because he'd still be at Blaine right now, but no, he's already finished.
I got... Yeah, I was also about a minute less in the game time as well.
Hey, the reason I forgot my rare candies, Axie wasn't here. He reminds me of everything.
I understand that sentiment. I can't imagine doing a Gen 2 run without Boss KO. He's the one who tells me, he reminds me of Haunter and Gengar's speed every time.
Yeah, right. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself a sec.
Alright, guys. Have a nice night, guys. We will...
For some reason, I couldn't... Oh. For some reason, it wouldn't pop up the mini bar. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. The next stream will be tomorrow, where Steve and Ike the Killer, I believe it is, and I will be doing Pokemon Blue Backport with Ursaluna. It'll be an interesting run. It's a normal ground type, not that many moves, because we're using the Legends Arceus moveset, because it was the first game it came out in. We're not doing Blood Moon, we're doing normal. Because the Blood Moon would have actually had decent moves. But yeah, I will see you all later. Bye.